Hello, my name is Bill Heran. I'm the author of the book The Missing Piece, and thank you for joining me today. The date is January 9th, and the topic today is Peace Within. And there are two quotes today. The first quote is sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. That's a quote from Winnie the Pooh. The next quote is highly developed spirits often encounter resistance from mediocre minds. That's from Albert Einstein. So when our minds are restless, we tend to be bothered by the smallest and more insignificant matters. We work ourselves into a state of worry and vexation, a dust storm of obstruction and chaos. We often feel justified in this state, usually blaming others for making us feel, think, or act a certain way. We carry around a constant energy pulse of discontent and even disgust. To experience inner peace, the restless mind messaging needs to be examined and often disconfirmed. We disconfirm these conditioned beliefs by staying in the here and now and asking ourselves, am I okay in this moment? In addition, we would be challenging the strong positions the restless mind creates to defend against the perceived attacks by others. The restless mind can compose an epic narrative that makes its existence both necessary and vital to your purposes as a human being. Inner peace can be attained when you, quote, empty out the mug of restlessness, end quote, and leave space for openness and love for self and others. In mindfulness meditation, it's called the beginner's mind or shoshin, which views the world without presuppositions with a greater sense of inquiry. It is through this space and curiosity that your discontent and defensiveness is disarmed. There's a famous Buddhist quote that goes something like this: in the beginning, in the beginner's mind, there are great possibilities, but in the expert mind, there are few. This also reminds us of the teaching of Jesus about the importance of becoming like children and how this will allow you to appreciate the kingdom of heaven. Apparently, there is much to be gained to simplifying our minds. Inner peace can be attained through a daily practice of open receptivity, increased inquiry, and a curiosity of what comes into view without judgment or perceiving threat. So it is critical for us to empty our quote unquote expert minds and take on beginner's minds to begin to attain inner peace. Thank you for joining me today. I'll look forward to you joining tomorrow.